Welcome to our tutorial, Funding Basic Education. In this tutorial, we would like to help explain the Engrossed House Bill 2242 and illustrate the impact this will have on Kitsap County taxpayers. Property tax is the primary funding source for Washington's public schools. The 2017 Legislature passed Engrossed House Bill 2242 to increase funding for Washington public schools. Taxpayers are uncertain how this increase will affect their property tax bill in the future. Throughout this presentation, we will be showing overall examples to help explain how the law change affects taxpayers. Article 9, Section 1 of the Washington State Constitution reads, "It is the paramount duty of the state to make ample provision for the education of all children residing within its borders." In 2012, the Washington State Supreme Court determined that the state was not meeting its constitutional obligation to fund education as a result of the McCleary lawsuit. In the 2017 legislative session, Engrossed House Bill 2242 was signed into law to increase funding for the state schools. Beginning in 2018, the state school levy rate will increase from $189 to $270 per thousand of assessed value. Washington State has a budget-based property tax system. However, the state school levy will become rate-based or fixed for the next 4 years. With this new state school levy rate, there is a Part 1 and Part 2. For Part 1, each county will establish a tax rate as if we were operating on a budget-based system. In this example, we are using $189, which is the 2017 rate. Part 2 will be the difference between the rate of $189 and $270. The difference shown here is 81 cents. The important point to remember when we look at this example is that this levy rate assumes a county ratio of 100%. So what will the impact be to the Kitsap County taxpayers? Let's examine the current state and future state of the state school levy. As explained in our ratio tutorial, the Department of Revenue annually conducts an extensive ratio study for each of the 39 counties in Washington state. The goal is for assessed values to be 100% of market value, and this ratio study identifies the difference between the two. The purpose of this study is to equalize each county's share of the state school levy. In 2017, the Kitsap County ratio was 89%. The calculation used to obtain the county equalized rate is to divide the state school levy rate by the county ratio. Let's do this calculation now. We take the 2017 Washington State School Levy rate of $189 and divide it by the county ratio of 89% to obtain the Kitsap County equalized rate of $212 for 2017. When you look at your property tax statement online, the tax or levy rates are available when you click on the hyperlink noted here. This will show all the taxing districts you are paying property taxes to and the distribution. As we can see here, the actual state school levy rate for 2017 is 2.1167, or rounded to 212 for this presentation. So what will 2018 look like? As we mentioned previously, EHB 2242 has established the state school levy rate at $270 for the next 4 years. This is only applicable if the county ratio is 100%. The Kitsap County ratio for 2018 has been established again at 89%. In doing the calculation, we take the levy rate of $270 and divide it by the ratio of 89%. The anticipated Kitsap County equalized rate should be $303. How much of an impact will this be for the 2018 tax bill? The formula for calculating property taxes owing is to take the assessed value, multiply it by a tax rate, and divide by 1,000. To figure out the anticipated amount on your tax bill for the state school levy, Take your 2018 assessed value, here we are using $300,000, multiply it by 303, and divide by 1,000. You can find the 2018 assessed values on your most recent value notice or online on parcel search. EHB 2242 also created an enrichment levy cap of $150 for local school districts that will go into effect for the 2019 tax year and beyond. For 2018, all local school maintenance and operation levies, or M&O levies, will remain in place. For 2019, the M&O levies will be replaced with the enrichment levies and will be capped at the lesser of $150 per thousand of assessed value, or $2,500 per student. As we can see here, almost all the school districts in Kitsap County currently have an M&O levy greater than $150. So in 2019, the portion paid for the replacement enrichment levies will likely decrease in most areas of the county. We appreciate you for taking the time to join us today. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact our office. Thank you, and have a great day.